We are about to slide into Paperboy News, and its title says, 5-Trey Avalon Crip summoned to the hood for the Avalon Crip summoned, words is hard. Avalon Blue finna get a DP. That's it. That's it. That's what they finna say for making, it's finna go up. Let's just get into Paperboy News. I don't know why words is hard. I don't know why that just tripped me up so bad, but let's keep going.
Paperboy News, here to deliver y'all that daily report. Now Avalon Blue is getting a lot of backlash because his little homie got into it with a racist Southsider who basically disrespected him as well as the Crips. And when he responded back, Avalon Blue went on social media and summoned him for a DP. Now an OG from Hoover basically went off on Avalon Blue, and he told Avalon Blue's little homie that got summoned for a DP, if that were me, I would have told them after my DP to put me off because y'all
and that was Damian Porter who said that, because Damian Porter was not happy at all.
Basically picked a Southsider over me. Now, even though Cartoon changed his life and wants to be referred now as Tony, he said that's how you could tell I'm no longer active with the Avalons, because if I was there, that apology would have never happened. And he said if any DP were to take place, it wouldn't be announced on the internet. And I guess the Avalon Gangsta Crips got a lot of backlash when Avalon Blue made his little homie go on public social media platform to apologize to the Southside.
Yeah, that was a definitely direct display and a show of weakness. I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty poor decision making.
And salutes and shout outs to Tony, aka Cartoon, who was once upon a time an OG from Avalon Gangsta Crip. He has some thoughts on it, so let's get straight into it. Now, Cartoon said the 5-Trey Avalons all over the United States is not happy with Avalon Blue for making his little homie send that public apology to the Southsiders.
I have lost count of how many phone calls I've received from the streets and from prison about this. Phone calls from 5-Trey Avalons that are locked up in prison that are really, really upset and hurt about what just took place, that are really, really mad about what just took place. Phone calls from different homies from 5-Trey Avalon around the United States and around LA that are really, really upset and mad about what just took place.
Now, Cartoon said all the Avalons all over the world basically tapped in with him and told them to fix that because we don't agree with what Avalon Blue said on the internet, and why he would make his little homie apologize to a Southsider publicly on the internet and then summon him for a DP as well on the internet. Now, Cartoon wanted to make one thing clear. The Avalons comprise of 4 different streets. We got the 40th Street, the 5-Treys, the 8-8s, and 11th Street. And he said with that being said, Avalon Blues from 5-Trey Avalons, so don't let none of that negative light shine on the 40, 8-8, or 11-6 Avalons, because they had nothing to do with it. And he said majority of the 5-Trey Avalons don't agree with Avalon Blue's decision either, so let this backlash just fall on Avalon Blue.
For those people,
so Cartoon was making it clear, this ain't an Avalon way of thinking, this is an Avalon Blue independent way of thinking. Got it.
That are from different states who don't understand the politics and the demographics of Avalon. You have 4 different streets. You got 40th Street, 5-Trey, 88, and 11th Street. For what this dude just did, do not let that shine no type of negative light on the 40 Avalons, the 88 Avalons, or the 11-6 Avalons. They have nothing to do with this. They want nothing to do with this. This is not their policy. Don't let that reflect on them. And then, in fact, do not let it reflect on the majority of 5-Trey Avalons because they don't like it, they don't respect it. Let this reflect on Blue himself. This is what Blue did.
Now, Cartoon said he was so pissed off at Avalon Blue that he called them and asked them why he do that. And Cartoon said that Avalon Blue said that the reason he did that was to save Tone's life, as well as other homies' life. But Cartoon said after speaking with his little homies, they didn't feel that way. Now, according to Cartoon, his little homies told him that Avalon Blue...
Yeah, it definitely looked like a show of weakness, like Avalon Blue was just kind of renegading the program, or maybe trying to step into a leadership role that he wasn't quite qualified for.
Only did that for clicks and views, and he wanted to get daps and hugs by the Hispanic community for what he did.
And they really, really upset about this. Like I told y'all in my first video, if I would have still been representing that turf like that and had any type of influence over what went on, that would not have happened, not one bit.
The cartoon said had he still been banging Avalon, the only Southsider hood he would have talked with was the Playboys because they cool with him, and it would have been done off camera. And whatever would have happened, none of y'all would know about it. Only the Playboys and the Avalon. The cartoon told Avalon Blue what was the purpose of that public apology other than you trying to suck up to all the Southsiders in Southern California.
What good? What was it for? Other than you trying to suck up to the Mexicans in Southern California.
The cartoon told
Yeah, that was really all it seemed like you was trying to do, is just trying to, you know, get some brownie points, to get some clicks and some ticks, some likes and some mics, you feel me, out of the Mexicans.
Avalon Blue, Southern.
And again, this is not to create a racial divide or any racial division within the blacks and the browns within the LA area, but the facts of the matter are the facts of the matter.
Hispanics always talk bad about the blacks constantly. And he told them, have you ever seen any Southsider go online and publicly apologize to the blacks for the things they said? So why in the hell would you force the little homie to do that? And the cartoon said, don't get it twisted. I'm all.
You've never seen the Mexicans go on camera and apologize to the blacks. That is true. That is a factual statement.
For love, peace, and black and brown unity. But he said at the end of the day, I'm black first. And before I love anybody else, I'm gonna love my race first. The cartoon told Avalon Blue, who the hell are you to go on the internet and hold court on a little homie and tell him you find him guilty and his actions are summoned for a DP?
I didn't see yesterday. I seen it today. Actually got this man sitting up here like he's on court talking about, I find you guilty. Guilty? Of what? Defending himself against a dude that was in the turf, that shouldn't have been in the turf, antagonizing him, calling him monkeys, and all this and that.
The cartoon told Avalon Blue, if you weren't so thirsty for the clout, you would have understood why the little homie snapped at that Mexican because he called him a monkey first. Then he said you had the audacity.
That makes it look even worse, to have the audacity to make your little homie apologize after he was disrespected so aggressively in a racial fashion. That's where the show of weakness comes in at. That's where Avenue Blue made his most volatile mistake, honestly.
To bring your little homie to a platform and call him a clown to his face. And the cartoon ended it off by telling Avalon Blue, you might be scared of the Southsiders, but we not. And he said, although we pushing unity, that Southsider started it first by calling the little homie a monkey, and he just responded back. Now salutes and shout outs to Cartoon for the content, but he had a whole lot to say to Avalon Blue. And now that you guys heard it, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in that comment section. Paperboy News stand. Y'all be safe and stay dangerous out there. Count.
Now, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think that Avalon Blue was right for making his little homie apologize? Do you think that Cartoon is right for going on and, you know, stepping up for his little homie and saying, Avalon Blue, you're wrong? Let me know what you guys think, man. Myself, personally, I think Avalon Blue made the wrong decision, and I will stand on that decision, on that opinion. With that all being said, red dots to the left, you know the rest. Say a prayer and be blessed. We go.